Yeah.
How many? What kind of books do you read? I mean, anything in particular?
I very mixed. I mean, I read also books. In fact, I couldn't really choose because first the books come in. I have a whole boxes of them. I just say, you take some. So no, I didn't able to choose like what are the books. So I have, and then some books sent by people.
All right.
In all the time I was in prison, even in ISA. So 3 books I always will carry, which I have. Malaysia Kini has published it because I always bring them first, because first it's very difficult that censorship department of prison will say no. Right, you can't. They will have an issue. So normally I bring those 3 books first, and then I will always have some reading material to go in first. So I brought a Bible, I bought a Quran, and then Bhagavad Gita. So that's the first week of reading material. I think the Gitas is has a very good, very interesting opening, and it's quite important. It is. It's always. I always think that scenario. It's it applied to many things. The Gita started from a long chapter of Mahabharata. It started at this juncture where Arjuna feel helpless and weakened when just about to face the war. It's like people are facing the challenge when he's feel that he's not up to it, and also he feel that he cannot face that he has to face enemy who is his client, his kins, and also his cousins and brothers and sisters and things like that. So, and the whole that opening point, to the extent that where the central message is you perform your duties and not questioning your rewards, and submit whatever you do to accept whatever results come out, and doing it not for either your self-interest or doing for a certain purpose, but just to fulfill the duty, and that is what justice is about. So I think that's quite an important introduction to that, and it applies to a lot of situations in life, right? So that is where I think Gita's. Then from there, it's unveiled the whole philosophy of life and things like that. The Gita was widely translated. I normally carry the one that I got it from long time ago, the one that by Hare Krishna Society, which is an NGO that done a lot of welfare, and there's a global movement for Krishna consciousness. So I use that as my text to be able to read, because it has both the Sanskrit characters, the literal translation, and then also the interpretation. So it's easy to pick it up from there. Definitely Quran and Bible is like an encyclopedia, right? It is there's a lot of chapter. You don't have to read from first page to last page. You can randomly open it and just read and try to work it out. So there's a lot of things that the 2 books are comparable. There's a lot of messages which of course is composites and covering a lot of things. I don't see the 2 books as a single what's it called, monolithic message. You see that they are books that written by at the different scenario and different situations. So reading it always helps us to appreciate how things are being expressed, and that also helps us to understand why certain people say certain thing and why certain people are holding to certain religious belief.
Right.
So I think that's all part of the things that deepen our understanding for societies.
Okay.
Yeah.